Let's go to page 68 and start with number 23. Okay, you have 7q minus 1 is greater than q plus 11, or negative 11q greater than negative 33. Okay, so you got two inequalities, so let's do one at a time. So let's do this one first. So let's go and move the variable to this side, so minus q on each side. So this will cancel out, and move the number to this side, so plus 1 on each side. So this will cancel out. So you got 6q is greater than 12, divided by 6, divided by 6. So you got q is greater than 2. Okay, and remember to drop down your conjunction or disjunction. Or, now this one over here, you're going to divide by negative 11 on both sides. So you're going to get q. Now when you divide by negative number, you have to change the direction. Okay, so now you're going to do the graphing. So you got 2 and 3. So you're going to have 2 and 3 over here. Again, you don't have to write down all the numbers. You only need the numbers. Just write down the numbers you need. Okay, so this one, q is greater than 2. So this is going to go in this way. Okay, so this is this. Now for this one here, q is going to be less than 3. So that's 3 over here, and less than is going to go this way. Okay, so this one is this one. This one is this one here. Okay, now you have to use the OR. The OR means can be in here or in here. Okay, so in here or in here would be good. So in this case, the whole thing, your final answer would be the whole thing. So OR, you just combine them together. Okay, so you're going to get the whole thing. So this is your graph. So the answer based on this graph would be all real number. Okay, because you got the whole line. Okay, let's go to next one. Okay, number 25. You got x minus 7 is less than 3x minus 5 less than x plus 11. Okay. Now this one, what you do is you look, see if you can get all the x into one place. Okay, if you can, then you can just leave it. If not, you have to separate the two into end. So in this case, you can minus x on all three parts. So minus x, minus x, minus x. So this one is kind of nice because you can get all the variable into one place. Okay. 2x minus 5 less than 11. Okay, so all the variable is one place now. So now we have to solve for x. So we need to go and plus 5. So now notice there are 3 parts. So when you do something to one part, you have to do exactly same on all 3 parts. Okay. So you're going to get negative 2 is less than 2x less than 16. Okay, then after that you divide by 2. So when you divide by 2, you have to divide by 2 on all parts. So you're going to get negative 1 is less than x less than 8. Okay. Again, so this is the answer already. Since you don't have to separate, there's nothing changed. So that would be your answer already. And if you were to graph that, if you were to graph this, so this is negative 1 and this is 8. And so x is greater than that, so it's going this way. And this is less than 8, so it's going this way. And so this would be the graph for this. Okay. So your answer would be negative 1 is less than x less than 8. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you got negative 3 over 4m is greater than or equal to m minus 1, or negative 3 over 4m is less than m plus 1. So let's go and do one at a time. So let's do this one first. So that's a fraction. So let's go and multiply by common denominator to get rid of the fraction. So multiply by 4. And make sure you multiply by 4 on every term. So this 4 and this 4 will cancel out. So you got minus 3m is greater than or equal to 4m minus 4. Again, notice I write it down so that way you can visualize, you can multiply. Now I'm going to move the variable to this side. So minus 4m minus 4m. So this will cancel out. Okay, so I got negative 7m is greater than or equal to negative 4. And I'm going to divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7. So I got m. Now remember, when you divide by negative number, you have to change the direction. Okay? And you drop down the or. Now this one, same thing. I'm going to multiply by 4 on every term. So this will cancel out. So I got minus 3m is less than 4m plus 4. Okay, I'm going to move this over. So minus 4m, minus 4m. So I get minus 7m is less than 4. Divide by negative 7, divide by negative 7. So m, now again, when you divide by negative number, you change the direction. Okay, so now we're ready to graph. So we got two numbers over here, so it would be negative 4 over 7 and positive 4 over 7. Okay, so let's do this one. So this one is less than or equal to, okay, so it's a closed circle because there's an equal over here, and it's less than, so it's going to go this way. Okay, so this is the graph for this one. This one, the graph is greater than, so it's open circle because there's no line over here, so it's open circle. So make sure you know the difference between the two, right? This is a closed circle, this is an open circle. And this is greater than, so it's going this way. Okay? So again, this, the graph is over here. This one, the graph is over here. Now you have to apply the disjunction or. Or means combining together. Okay? So it can be here. So if it's here, it's good, or it's here, it's good. So you're going to end up with the whole thing. So based on this graph, your answer would be all real number because you got everything. Okay? So, okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you got negative 3 less than or equal to negative 2 times t minus 3, closing parentheses, less than 8. Okay. Okay, so this one variable is only in one place, so that's kind of nice. Okay, so you don't have to, try to separate. Also, instead of multiply out, I'm going to get rid of this first. So I'm going to go and divide by negative 2. So I'm going to divide by negative 2 on each part. So I'm end up with 3 over 2 is less than or equal to, so this will cancel out. Okay. When you divide by negative number, you have to change the direction. Okay, so don't forget that. Again, divide by negative number, you have to change direction. Okay. Then after that, I'm going to plus 3 on both sides, on all three sides, so plus 3 on all three sides. Okay, so when you add these, okay, you're going to end up with 9 over 2. Again, you can use your calculator. So this cancel out, and this will equal to 0. Now this looks kind of weird. I don't like the arrow point that way, so I'm going to flip everything over. Okay, and since we didn't do any separation, so the answer shouldn't change. Okay, and so that's your answer already. Okay, now if you have to do separation, then you might have to double check your answers. And if you were to graph this, okay, so this is going to be from 0 to 9 over 2. Okay, so this would be the graph. Just to avoid confusion, especially for the beginner, it's always a good idea to, switch things around so the arrow always pointing that way. Okay, number 31, you have t over 4 plus 2 is less than t plus 3, and t minus 3 is greater than t over 2 minus 4. Okay? Okay, so let's go and do this one first. Again, there's a fraction, so let's go and multiply every term by 4. So this will cancel out. So I got t plus 8 is less than 4t plus 12. I'm going to move the variable to this side, so minus 4t on both sides, so that this will cancel out. And I'm going to move the number to this side, so I'm going to minus 8 on both sides, so that this will cancel out. So I get negative 3t is less than 4. Okay, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. So you got t. Now, when you divide by negative number, you change the direction. Okay? Okay, now you have to put down the end. Okay, so this one, multiply by common denominator, so multiply by 2 on every term. Again, write everything down so it's easier to visualize. So this would be 2t minus 6 is greater than t minus 8. So minus t on both sides. Okay, and move the number to this side, so plus 6. So you get t is greater than negative 2. Okay, so that's going to graph this. Now you have to figure out which is bigger. So negative 2 is equal to negative 6 over 2 over 3, right? So this number is bigger. Okay, so you're going to have a negative 2 over here and negative 4 over 3 over here. Okay, so again, you have to make the bigger numbers on this side. So that's going to graph. Okay, so this is greater than negative 4 over 3. So this graph is for this. Okay, now this one over here is greater than negative 2, so it's this one here. So this one, the graph is over here, right? It's greater than negative 2. This one, the graph is over here. Now you have to apply the word and. So you have to be here and here. So only part that is good is this part over here, because this part is in here and in here. So your final answer would be, your final graph would be over here. Again, this part is in here and in here. This one is no good because this is not in here, right? And so your answer would be t is greater than negative 4 over 3. Okay? Again, you have to write your answer based on your graph.